course, as we track the numbers, we do that with testing, and that's been very critical in all of this. But Ontario Medical Labs have been saying this for a while. They're in crisis due to staff burnout. Michelle Hoad joins me now. She's the CEO of the Medical Laboratory Professionals Association of Ontario. Michelle, good to have you back on the program.
Good to see you.
So I know that a report was conducted, and it was really looking very detailed over the last couple of years. And you and I have had several conversations about how, employees have been able to, how, lab testers have been able to manage everything, and it's predominantly getting worse. Give me a synopsis here of what the findings of this report are.
Sure. So we were fortunate actually to have been approached by University of Toronto and University of Guelph to really dive into the mental health of this group. So what they have actually shown is that 73% of the group are struggling just with their positions and being exhausted, and they are just at their brink. We followed that up with a survey just a month ago, and that number has now moved to 90%. So the situation we have right now is we've got people that are just working back-to-back hours. I had a conversation yesterday with a medical lab technologist who had worked a night shift, and there's a minimum requirement of lab staff required in our labs. The day shift had called in sick. She stayed and worked a complete day shift. This is the type of things we're hearing. It's a pace that we can no longer sustain.
And we have to remind our viewers it is not just a matter of the COVID-19 testing that you are processing. It's testing overall. There's a lot of other tests that are coming in from other, doctors' offices, hospitals, et cetera, that need to get processed because, of course, you're talking about people's lives and what the future of their lives are going to be based on the results of those tests. And I can hear it in your voice. It is frustrating and it's emotional. And looking at the numbers as well, over 86% reported morale or dedication to work has been negatively affected due to a lack of recognition and due to recognition of that fact that they are burnt out and overworked. What's the call now? I know that there have been a number of conversations, or you've been trying to have conversations with the government. We've got an election in Ontario that's happening in just over a month's time here. What's the call to action now? What are you looking for?
So I think at the minimum, we need recognition for this group. What that means is there needs to be some sort of retention plan to keep the people we have. There was another statistic that we were able to find. 73% currently wish to leave the profession. We can't afford that. So with the government that's coming in, really needs to look at what retention bonuses need to be given to the people that are in these positions so they stay. Secondly, we need to look at our northern communities. It is a dire situation up there. Northwest of the province, lots of technologists that would love to retire and absolutely cannot. So we need to remember that there have been many tremendous announcements the last couple of weeks with healthcare. It is so great to hear investment in hospitals, investment in inpatient beds, but that cannot function unless you have a lab that provides results so doctors can help patients. Because we can add as many beds as we want, but unless we actually have doctors that are treating those patients with information that comes out of the lab, it's really a waste of money.
This is all part of that massive healthcare crisis that we've been talking about and that domino effect we've seen with regards to treatment, surgeries, and of course, testing. And we're going to keep a close eye. We'll keep in touch with you, Michelle, as we follow this in hopes of there has to be a solution indeed with there being so much pressure put on these laboratory professionals. So good to have you on the program to raise the issue as always. Michelle Hoad, CEO of the Medical Laboratory Professionals Association of Ontario. Stay safe and well, Michelle, and we really do appreciate all the work that those lab technicians are doing. So thank you for this.